talking about myself, son. Like, if I'm stressed or depressed or something, bro, I'm laughing that shit off because I don't want to be that dude. I don't want to be sad and uptight and growing gray hairs because I'm so stressed. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather laugh and be more positive and stay young. You know what I'm saying? And that's the key to life to me. You know what I'm saying? Positivity and staying young.
Laughter's the best medicine.
It really is, bro. On Bible. Like, that's why you got so many grays and I only got a few.
Not giving a
Dan
fuck.
be like this.
Yeah, you heard?
No, bro, we got to do this. We got to make it.
Look.
What the fuck? I got to get this done.
Listen.
I don't got time to. Stop playing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not taking that away from you. I'm saying that's a good thing. Also, you're very...
Yeah, but that's not who I am, and you know that. I'm not that wound up that tight, though. I like to play and joke around.
Not that tight, but I'm adding a little emphasis on it.
My whole thing is comedy, actually, but I think it's because you're so lackluster in the discipline department that I gotta balance you out.
That's responsible.
I gotta balance you out. That's all.
Not giving a fuck is my cure to all life problems.
Hey, because why give a fuck? What is?
You can't change. That's Gandhi said it best. You can't. You know what I'm saying? No, don't stress things you can't change. I don't know how exactly.
Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I got that from 50 Cent, but
Facts,
it's not 50 Cent.
I know, but that's
clearly it was God.
That's what to live by, though.
God wrote that one. He penned those words.
Nah, but definitely though, I don't be giving a fuck. And my brother, rest in peace, to Bobby. Yo, he used to always say, "Bro, hit the fucking button." Fuck it.
Yeah.
And he says that to me, and I'll be with it, bro. I got one built in my crib.
But here's the thing, right? The I don't give a fuck button is really useful to help get you in personal ways, but not if it stretches to like fuck other people, fuck human beings, like fuck all that.
That's the things you can't change.
That's the things you can't change. Like certain shit, I'm not about to stress myself about. Like I always tell this guy, listen, what's the point of stressing if we know we gotta fucking do it? Let's do it. Ain't no point of stressing.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Let's just get the shit done. You know what I'm saying? Attack it head on with full pressure.
What?
With full pressure.
This is starting to sound like a portal I don't want to be in.
No, I hear you though. It's true because, and you know what's funny though? That there's nothing more rewarding than getting through something that seems difficult when you look at it before doing it and getting through it on the other side and then being like, all right, that wasn't even as bad, because I feel like most things are worse in your head than they are when you actually do them. Literally most things. And I can't think of one thing in life that I had these preconceived notions about and then I did it and it was worse than I even thought. Right. It's always the opposite. It's always, I go through it and I'm like, that was way easier.
That's like me working out.
You ever had
it's the same. It's like you. Sorry, the bumper.
That's inertia. Just the comfort of sitting still. Mm-hmm. Once you get past that, you rev those engines, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a fax machine. Like, I mean, anything in life though that is not something you have to work for isn't worth it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Anything you had to work hard for always works out. But it's true, like, even something simple is like, damn, I don't want to go to church with my parents. Like when you was a kid, like, damn, I don't want to go to church. Like, then you go and you be like, nah, this nigga saying some real shit. Like, yo, I gotta fuck with this church.
Yeah,
like,
you turn a negative to a positive.
Word, facts.
But yo, the mind is a merciless master if you let it. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll drive you crazy. It'll make you think that all these things are worse than they really are, and then you just go through them and you're like, what the fuck was I stressing about? It wasn't even that serious.
Not a damn thing.
Yeah.
Better believe that, boy. Yo, but yeah, that was a great talk, guys.
Yeah. Whenever you feel down and out, Tug, just remember,
there's food.
Just remember, none of this shit matters according to Philly.
Exactly.
So fuck it.
Press the fucking button.
Yeah.
Press the button.
Like, but it is kind of, dude, just be homeless.
Isn't it kind of true though that, you know, a real woke sort of or enlightened sort of perspective is, what's all this shit is material. It means nothing. All of the go get a job, working 9 to 5. Fuck it. No. Why? Because someone told me to.
Yo, and that's how I be feeling sometimes. Because like,
you know, that's how I feel all the time.
Because somebody told me to do this, I should live this certain way. Like, this is like me going to get a job, working there for X amount of years, retiring. I got a house. I raised my family in this house.
Living the fucking sim character life.
That's the American dream. That's success. That's whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's good. You feel me?
The sim character life.
But my way of going about achieving my goals and my success is, oh my God, you don't have a job. What do you do?
Yeah, that's
how do you
crazy.
get money?
What a deadbeat.
You could ask Dan, like, bro, I've went my whole life believing in myself and not doing nothing no one else told me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and don't get me wrong,
which is not
ain't
easy.
nothing wrong with a 9 to 5.
No, it's not easy.
It's not easy,
because it's lonely. It's a road less traveled, right? So who else is there next to you to pat you on the back and say, "Yo, no, keep doing it your way, man. Stop. Forget about what everyone else is saying."
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
and then you'll be like, "Nah, but like I'm really struggling though, man. Like I can't keep the lights on. Fuck it. This will all pay out at the pay off at the end of the day." You
gotta have two sides of you, bro. You gotta have an alter ego. You gotta have, you know what I'm saying, two personalities. That's what always helped me in life. Like my other dude's like, "Yo, Tug, you're good. Trust me, bro. It's all gonna pay off, my nigga." You know what I'm saying? Just believe in yourself.
And then
when you work that hard at it, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
You always look at the finish line and look back where you started. Like, bro, whoa, the finish line's way closer. Like, I'm not going back to that.
Yeah, and then what happens when this is all over? When you die or whatever, what if you come to realize that none of it really didn't matter? Because what happens next is even greater. It was just a portal to something else. So it's hard to. It's like once you disconnect from the realities of life, the physical realities of life, you end up. I don't know. You just end up more enlightened. You end up realizing like, yo, I'm living on this plane. Everyone's down here. They're clocking in 9 to 5.
I've seen it so much.
And I'm not saying I'm all the way there, but I think that way, and I remind myself of that all the time.
Yeah. Think about a child as a kid, how we felt. I know me personally. I felt like I was fucking invincible.
Yeah, you don't think about
dare me to jump off the fucking roof of this building.
You don't think about any consequences.
Do it, like,
facts machine.
On some nut ass shit because that just was the spirit of a child. Not saying to still think as a child, but at the same time, never lose your imagination.
Yeah, never lose.
Dude, you need duality, man. You need to be able to somehow juggle both of those things because
don't get caught up in life. And the seriousness of it.
The flip side of that attitude, though, are those people that are living in Neverland and refuse to grow up. And I fucking don't like those people either because, but for real, there are those people that don't even have a slight idea what consequences mean.
True. Yeah,
they don't think like this is my belief. I believe that most of us think that we're living a movie. We're all living our own story because we only know life from behind our own eyes. Like I don't know I know what I know. I feel like I'm a video game character. If it wasn't for mirrors, I'd have a whole video game perspective on the way I live my life. This is all I see, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this is my story, and everyone around is just ancillary characters. Yeah. And therefore, all the things that plague people around me, you hear about cancer, you hear about this, you hear about that. You don't ever really think it's going to affect you. And it takes maturity to realize, dude, you are not the star of this action film.
Word.
You're just like everyone else, and humble yourself and realize, hey, man, you probably shouldn't be jumping from rooftop to rooftop.
Right. Yeah, facts.
You want me to be your kid's role model.